still the 17th of October, and Peter here on Fast 4. Bit stressful at the moment. Once again, we have started to drift because the boat spins without the rudder and then gets pulled along. Came very close to touching Megaloo. Once again, Peter and Mandy were here. I'm on to VMR, but they can't launch their boat at the moment because
VMR couldn't launch their boat because the tide was below the minimum for the launching ramp here at 1770.
Okay, so I've just spoke to Andy, the skipper of the VMR rescue boat. They can't launch until probably about 35 o'clock. It's 2:30 now. He said it's going to change. The tide's going to swing in the minute, and we should be able to be okay after that. So I'm keeping an eye on that. Peter and Mandy are on standby in case they just need to push me off. Boy, I can't wait for this to be over. Well, we get there. But more later. This is the stern anchor that I've got out. As you can see, there's still movement of water over it going out, so we haven't quite finished with the current yet. Basically, you can see it's also pulling on the bow line there, if you can see that anchor cable. So the tide is pushing against this side, keeping her over to the right, and the wind is pushing this side. So as long as we can maintain that balance for the next hour, shouldn't be long, the tide will start moving in up to where she was between Megaloo 2, this one here, and Northern Lights, Peter and Mandy's boat. Well, yeah, I'm back on my anchoring spot. Oh, my body's going to hurt tomorrow again. I basically crabbed it back using the fore and aft anchors. So pull in one, let go the other, pull it up, throw it out again until I could spin the boat past Megaloo 2 back here. And then I could finally, it took a long time, finally back in my anchoring spot. Once I was clear of Megaloo 2, I had already pulled up the bow anchor and let the bow swing with the current. And then I had to pull up the stern anchor, and that was bloody hard work because the tide's now racing in, and single-handedly pulling my boat up against the current. Not a lot of fun. But anyway, finally got that up, and basically let her go with the tide for a couple of 100 meters, or not even that actually, maybe 100 meters, and then threw out the bow anchor again. So I'm back in the stream, although I'm considering throwing out the stern anchor as well. But yeah, I'm going to have to set my alarm for the tide changes because it doesn't seem to be managing it on its own in these very strong tides at this time of the moon. Anyway, I think I deserve a drink or something. Hi guys, it's probably nearly 3 o'clock now, 3 a.m. Here at 1770, and I'm just waiting for the tide to slacken. I don't know if you can see me at all. We've got the full moon happening, wherever it is. There it is. There we go. Okay, so I set my alarm for 2:30, but it didn't go off. But I told myself to wake up, and at 2:37 I woke up. The water is slackening from the outgoing tide. I'm just going to turn the camera around. Okay, so we've got that full moon from yesterday, and I've shortened the anchor cable and just waiting for the tide to slacken and the boat to start turning. What I'm trying to avoid is the boat running over the anchor and wrapping around the keel again like it's done so many times already. Anyway, it looks like we're just starting to get slack now. You can see the ducky basically is not pulling back as much anymore. Just me out here, and I was hearing the curlews just before, but of course they stopped now. Anyway, full moon, beautiful. Right, we have now turned around. Yeah, look at the full moon on my head, look. 3:35 now AM, and I'm going back to bed. But no, the boat is pulling back on full anchor cable upstream now as the tide starts coming in. So, let's go and have another bit of sleep, hopefully. Hi, it's Peter again, and it's the morning of 18 October. So, well, it was the morning of 18 October when I did the previous clips too, but anyway, it's the daylight part now. So, yeah, it seems to have done the trick overnight, nursing it through the tide change, just bringing the cable in short, making sure nothing can tangle until such time as the boat starts drifting or getting pulled in the opposite direction, and then paying it out again until it's back to being taut and long. So yeah, I'm just watching the high tide rolling in now. I did manage to get back to sleep for a couple of hours, so that's good at least. I think I know which way's up, but some people might disagree with that. But anyway, yeah, this is what I'm looking at the moment, tide-wise. Okay, so as you can see, it's all sorts of currents and eddies here. Good strong pull on the boats, and as you look further forward, like the other day, it does, when it gets to a certain height, surge across this sandbank just between two high points. So you can see an exposed part out there and the exposed part right here, which may yet still get mostly covered. And there's an absolute stream of water coming through. You can see the turbulence. Luckily there's not much of a breeze, so we don't have the wind over tide, I think, so much. Oh, nice picture of the shrouds there. Okay, and it sort of curves around here again, behind Migaloo, and into the main stream. So, yeah, that'll be my routine from now until when we get things happening, just to nurse it through each tide change. So, yeah, stay tuned. We have always got plenty of excitement going on.
Thank you for watching another Fast Forward to Queensland video. As always, don't forget to like, comment on YouTube and subscribe to Dawn Radar.